Alright, so for my project, I created a Trixamite, and he's round, like a Trix ball. I mean, he's got two eyes, a nose, and a mouth, two arms, and two legs, with a little bit of hair to add character. He lives in the Amazon rainforest, which has a lot of rain, so that's why he has a pretty rough body, so he could just toughen that out. And around the habitat, we have his competition, which is the anaconda snake, because they have about the same strength. The other, many other Trixamites there, and then as food, he eats little organisms in the grass and orchids in the grass itself. To shelter, they go underneath the branches of the trees or up in the leaves. Either one. You can see this one's over here. It is drawn, not as good as this one, but one day he was living his life, encountering his predators, seen up here, and a case of habitat fragmentation happened, and Walmart came in, the international company that they are, and took out a whole bunch of the forest, made it power lines. So this has an extremely negative effect on Trixamites, the species that I created, because it pretty much took away not only 75% of their natural habitat, but also 75% of the resources that it needs to survive, like its food, and then its the biodiversity here is lacking extremely, as now all that's left, if this is exactly how it was cut, the sloth would be all that's left, and then some leaves, which isn't really enough to have an ecosystem going. And this is just one example of many real life situations in which humans have negative effects on wildlife, and it's a reminder as to why we have to be more cognizant of our decisions as humans, and understand why biodiversity is really important, and why it could help even Trixamites survive and thrive in an ecosystem.